enjoy, everybody. It's your girl B in the place to be. And I'm so glad that you're here with me. Okay, so we're going to jump into these energies. Y'all, today has been a day. This week has been a week. It's been very productive. It's been a lot of energy. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely feeling this new moon energy early. Um, okay, assertiveness. So what we're focusing on, the energy that we're focusing on so far is the new moon energy. What do we need to know about this new moon? What do we need to know about this new moon? What do we need to know about the new moon so far? Spirit, angels, guides. So far we need to be assertive. This situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested. Yet there is also a need for your strength and truthfulness with other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, give your strength, and guiding your words. Okay, so if you're having, okay, we have a few things that came out. If you're having some type of situation that's coming up for you right now and you're feeling like, oh, I don't know about this, I don't know how we're gonna fix this, you're supported. um your angels are behind you. Just speak your truth and it can be healed, like I said, in a gentle and loving way. So I heard is no need to be aggressive. Okay. Thank you for liking the live. There's no need to be aggressive, even though it can be. Okay, speaking for myself, my personal experience, sometimes when you're passionate about something, okay, I'm an Aries moon and I could be very passionate, just naturally, just, you know, passionate, and people take that as anger and they're like, oh my gosh, why are you so aggressive? Okay, so if those are some things that you deal with, there's no need to be aggressive. However, you can be assertive and be like forthcoming with your truth in a loving way. So maybe run what you have to say past some friends or past a therapist if you have one, or your higher self. Just be like, okay, higher self, look in the mirror and just ask yourself, like, is this the best way to say this? How would you receive what you're about to say to somebody else? You get what I'm saying? Be assertive, but also be loving, because this could be a situation that's close to your heart. Okay. Okay, also, this is trustworthy guidance. So, you've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving your support for anything that you need related to this idea. Okay, so if you have an idea that you're like, I want to do this thing, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. Like, I have a friend who's an amazing artist and she wants to be a full-time artist and she's trying to figure out how she's going to do that. Start, and this was this is so crazy because this information, or this like is like in alignment with what I told her to do. I was like, start like she already does art, so right, but I'm like telling her like to align with her angels, align with her higher self, and like that she supported, you know what I mean? And the simple fact that this came up and it's like, you have a great idea, we support your great idea. I'm definitely sending this to her. But it's not just for her, it's for all of us. Like, you see how the angel is like literally behind. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. You see how thank you, Molly. You see how the angel is like right behind the artist, right behind the poet, the right behind. They're like, your angels are like literally right behind you. Like they want you to come out with this artwork. They're going to make sure that the right person sees it, that the right people get involved with the promotion and all this stuff. Like, if you do your part, they're going to do their part. Okay. Another thing with the new moon, get some fresh air, go outside, be outside. Sorry. That just came out like that. Be outside, okay? Like, it's okay to be outside. And enjoy yourself. I heard this earlier today from this woman that I've never seen her before, but she's such a beautiful light. And her name escapes me at the moment. But anyways, she was saying that that nature, nothing can hold us like nature. And I never heard those words like that before. And I was like, wow, that is so true. Because it's like nature just caresses you in a way that nothing else can. So if you feel like I'm outside right now with my candle on stage. Yes, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. Okay. Soaking up that good new moon energy, even though it's not, the new moon isn't here yet. The energy is still very present. 3 days before and 3 days after is when like the new moon or the full moon, you can definitely still feel the vibes. Okay. Like you can still, the portal for that energy is still very much open. Okay. Right. So for the next 72 hours. Okay. So it says fresh air. Your body needs refreshment of oxygenated air, um, generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today. They're as near to nature's cradle as possible. Didn't I just say nothing can hold you like Mother Nature? That's so crazy that it said that. As near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. Okay. So be outside. Period. Notice the signs. We've gotten this card before, okay? If you're here right now, you're taking note of the signs. And your angels, your guides, they appreciate you taking note of the signs, paying attention to it. So notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. Okay? Even when you feel like you're alone, you're never alone. Like literally, like when you're by yourself, you're not alone. Okay? You're just physically by yourself, but like you're not alone. Okay, in my head, I just remember this time where I was like feeling really sad, right? And this was when I was in Belize. And I oh my gosh, that is so cool. Robin said that I found a unicorn pendant today. Girl, that might be one of your spirit animals. That is so freaking cool. Oh, that is so sweet of you. That is so kind of you that you returned it. You turned it in somewhere. Um, Back to my story. And that's good karma, girl. Cause, you know, you could have just walked off with it. Nobody would have known. And they might have looked for it. Hopefully they did come back for it and they came and got it. But yeah. So I remember I was feeling really down. Like I was feeling really depressed at the time, right? And at the time I was smoking. So I was outside and I'm moving back so I can show you how I was like leaning forward. And um it's no interruption, baby. Uh yes. Yes, Helen, I can sing. How did you know that? Are you psychic? But yeah, so I was like leaning over like this and I was just kind of like thinking to myself, I was outside, I was smoking, and I was just like in my head, I was just in my head real bad, you know? And and out of the corner of my eye, I could see this shadow figure. it was like I knew it was no one there, right? But I could see this shadow figure sitting there. And the shadow figure was mirroring how I was sitting. Like what I just felt um intuitively was when I saw that shadow figure like sitting the way I was sitting and it had the same posture as I did, what I just felt was when you're going through it, your angels are going through it too. Like your spirit team is going through it too. They're not going through it in the same exact way you are, as far as like you might be trying to figure things out, you might be feeling stressed, you might be feeling depressed. They're not feeling those emotions because they're in the spirit realm, but they're waiting for you to like, it's like trying to yell at a screen. Okay, it's like you're trying to, it's like when you're at a horror movie and you're yelling at the screen and you're like, no girl, don't go that way, don't run down that dark alleyway, don't run into the woods, get in the car and drive off. You know what I mean? Like, you ever been at the you ever been at the movies and you yelling at the screen, telling them, no, girl, don't do it. Don't do it. You know, it's like your angels are like screaming at you, trying to get you to like ask them for help. They can't intervene on your behalf without your say so. So what I'm getting from this is give your angels permission to help you. Give them permission to help you. Ask them for help. Start building that connection with them. Start thanking them on a regular and ask them for help. And like, yeah, like don't be afraid to be like, so this is what I want to do. This is what I'm trying to figure out. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? Go for it. Your angel said go for it. Okay? Your angels said go for it. We're going to read this. So, your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you. Ain't that crazy? Didn't I just say ask your angels for help? Ask your angels for help because they want you to win. They want you to win. And girl, look at the unicorn. Robin, if you're still here, look at the unicorn. And you was just talking about how you found the unicorn pendant. That might be a very significant like um animal for you. Okay, so look into the unicorn and what the spiritual significance of that animal is. Anytime I see an animal that I don't usually see, or even when I do see animals that I usually see, like squirrels or anything, if I see them often in one day, I'll start to look up like what's the spiritual significance of blank. And then it will definitely let me know like what energy spirit is trying to cultivate within me or let me know to be in, right? Anyways, so your angels want you to win and they're telling you to go for whatever it is that you want. Okay? Um you have guidance, you have support. You see how they're backing you? They're going to help you. They're going to help you pour into it. They're going to help you get people to support you, all of that. Okay? Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we will continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Did I just say? Stay on your present path as it will take you very far indeed. Birds are very significant. I love birds. I love birds. It's so crazy because my mom, she's like high key scared of birds. She hates them. And I love birds. I think they're just the most like beautiful creatures. And it's so crazy because my grandma used to have birds all the time, and she used to have them in cages. And I always used to feel so sad for the birds. So I'm like, they shouldn't be in cages. Um, but my mom, she really hates. She can't stand them, and I love them, but not. I love them enough to not make them sit in a cage. I don't think it's healthy. So definitely, there's a shower of abundance coming up. Um, and I got this card last time, so I really feel like. Do you see how like glowy she is? Her hands are wide open. She is ready to receive. Okay? She's in a position ready to receive whatever it is that the universe, that the divine, that God is putting out there for her. Okay, so to heal your financial situation, first give us your worries and concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will lead you as fast as you'll allow. Okay, so tapping into the energy of abundance, especially when you come from a scarcity mindset, especially when you're used to not having enough or robbing Peter to pay Paul, excuse me. It's just like it can be hard to jump into that energy, right? But I want to say like the card said, you want to hand that over to to your angels. You want to hand that over to your angels and be like, look, like just like we were talking about with the other things, just like we were talking about with any other issues that you may be having, like the abundance as well. Tap into that mindset, tap into that thought process of I don't know how to I don't know how to block people yet. Listen. So this is at the bottom of the deck. um it says, okay, I'm a Delta. I'm confused. I'm so confused. Like, how do you I guess remove people? No, it's just um hi user to this channel. Okay. I was saying, okay, buddy, whoever that is. Yeah, I don't know either, honey. I don't understand why people. I guess trolling is like really a thing. I know people get paid for it. I heard people get paid for it. But it's just really strange to me. It's just like, bruh, why do you feel the need to like be on other people's pages and trolling them? Like, find you some business. Find you something to do, baby. It's weird. It's really weird. Like, I've just never had that type of energy to like, oh, I don't like something. Let me like be around it. What? Strange to me. But okay, be honest with yourself. This new moon, this is a new moon in Gemini, right? So this is a new moon that has a lot to do with communication. I know that some people, have this stigma. There's this stigma about communicating with yourself and like talking to yourself, and as long as you don't answer yourself and all the other type of stuff, it's like you need to talk to yourself. A lot of us out here messed up right now because we ain't talk enough to ourselves. We didn't talk enough to ourselves and walk ourselves through what needs to be done, or what steps need to be taken or what we really want out of life. So be honest with yourself. Take time to really communicate, commune with yourself this new moon. Meditate and just figure out like what do you really want? Everybody else aside, I know that could be hard to do, especially if you're a woman because we're naturally like very selfless. Everything else to the side, what do you want for yourself, for your life? This is a new moon, meaning that it's a dark moon, right? Meaning that it's a fresh slate. You can create whatever you want. Okay? What do you want? What kind of lifestyle do you want? What kind of hair do you want? What do you want? Everything. Like just break it down. Not what have you been conditioned to want, you know, but like what do you actually want? Okay, we're gonna switch cards because I'll pull cards from this deck all day. I really will. I really will. I will. Thank you guys for being here. If you're enjoying the video, please make sure that you drop a like and let us know where you're from, because I would love to better connect with you guys. Where are you guys from? Before starting this reading, I saw 414, 1111, and 1122. Okay. Cincinnati. Okay. I used to have a ex who had family in Cincinnati, Ohio. That's the only like people that I knew from there. But they're very, very sweet people though. Very sweet people. Okay, good luck. Detroit. Okay, Detroit in the house. I'm in Washington, D.C. I'm in the capital. I'm actually from here. Okay, I had to return home after living abroad and living, away for so long. So I'm back home. Everybody who knew me in Belize was like, no, don't go. Like people like it was crazy. People were trying to like scare me from going back home, and I'm like, child, I'm from there. You can't scare me to go back home. Like what? But anyway, sorry. 777. Contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It is also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. Yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. Okay. Okay. So I feel like whatever talents you have, if they may be storytelling, they may be you may be an oracle. You may be someone who can deliver messages like this. There are so many of us out here, and people are like, oh, it's oversaturated and this, that, and the third. It's like, oh, everyone's doing tarot now. However, some people need to hear your voice. Some people need to see your face. Some people need to get the message from you. Okay? So don't be discouraged if there's a lot of people in your field. Don't be discouraged if it's a lot of people doing what you do. Okay, so this one is another 7. It popped up. Don't be discouraged if someone else does something that you do. It's all good. You can still do it and be very successful with what it is that you do without worrying about like how oversaturated the field is. It's 8 billion people on this planet. Okay. Just keep that in mind. So it doesn't matter if so many more people are doing it, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like there'll still be people that need to hear it from you. There'll still be people that need to see your face and to get the message from you. Okay, compromise, self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Where there's a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. Okay? So I feel like this has something to do with the first situation that we talked about when it comes to assertiveness. Because it's also speaking about truth again. So whatever situation that you're dealing with during this new moon time, just speak from a place of honesty. Speak from your heart, but no, but period. Speak from your heart and speak honestly. Okay. And like they said, when there's no understanding for a situation, wherever there's no understanding, just move on. The old you would have fought with them. The old you would have said, "No, you ain't right," and da 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 da. The new you, the more evolved you, the more self aware you is not doing that. The spiritual awakened you is not doing that. You don't have time for it. You don't have energy for it. Because to argue with someone takes a lot of energy. Takes a lot of energy. And you have bigger fish to fry. Yes, this situation is very important to you. And it's very important, period. Okay. It's 444 at the bottom of the deck. So I'm gonna get into this one because this popped up before I even shuffled this, and it's popping up again. So I'm gonna read this one. But like I was saying, you have bigger fish to fry, so you can't afford to argue with these people. You can't afford to give them your energy. You can't afford to do that. Just think about your all the energy that you have as like dollars. How many energy dollars are you going to give certain things? You have a budget. You got to stick to the budget. It's no credit card you can swipe for this energy. You got dollars. You got dollars. Don't overspend your budget over this one thing when you know you want to go buy this big thing over here. Okay? Make sense? Got it. Good. Okay, so 444, blessing in disguise. Okay, so this situation is a blessing in disguise. There's something going on where it's feeling very ick. Um it doesn't feel the best, but you're divinely supported, so no worries. It's a blessing in disguise. A lot of times bad things happen before the breakthrough happens. That's just the way it goes. Okay, obstacles, hardships, strength, building, building character, experience. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, I don't know why it says that again, but it does. It's on there. Um, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. Okay. So it's a lot of fours and sevens. Oh my gosh, this is my number I saw earlier today, you guys. I saw this number. Okay, so I saw 414 earlier today. 414 earlier today. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have 414 sorry. 414. I saw, I have 414 subs today and I was like, "Oh, snap." Well, I'm not sure when I got them, but I just know that I have them now and I noticed today. So I was pressed and I was like, "Oh my gosh." So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I got on live with you guys. I did so much stuff today, you guys, and I was like, "Yo, I just know I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. And I told myself I'm gonna sleep so good. And I got myself all ready for bed. I washed my face and brushed my teeth, and I got the kids ready for bed. They got in the bed. They was sleeping all good and stuff. And then something just said, yeah, go downstairs and do this reading real quick. And I was like, damn, I thought I was going to bed. And I had the energy for it somehow. Okay, lighten up. 1414, lighten up. Mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, quality. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. Ooh. Okay. So when I looked up 414, it was saying when I looked up 414, it was saying something about being on the right track. It was saying something about being open to love. What else did it say? Because I would like to just like go over that really quickly with you guys, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, darling. Yeah, it says you're ready for positive change. It says this number shows up as a hallmark of divine timing. I've been seeing 414 like every day. It's been crazy. What else? See, this is why. I'm trying to find. Okay. Okay, so this one says your angels have seen you go through tough periods of instability, stress, and worry. 414 is like a virtual hug. They remain by your side and want you to know that your troubles are soon coming to an end. In fact, they can't wait to celebrate with you. Any old problems, limiting beliefs, emotional baggage, or trauma from the past will no longer hold you back if you are willing to let it all go. Prepare for a beautiful new life because it's just around the corner. Release the trials and tribulations of the past and welcome love, hope, and peace. Okay. So yeah, y'all. This new this new life, this new moon is definitely bringing in um high vibes, right? Like I said, lighten up. So play, be outside. Remember we saw something that said fresh air. So get you some fresh air, be outside, enjoy life. Okay? Find joy in the little things. Even though your money might be funny right now, go outside and have a picnic with the food you do got. Okay? You ain't got to be outside doing the most. You ain't got to be outside spending a bunch of money. You could just be out there having a good old time in the grass. Go to the river. Give an offering. Okay? To Mother Gaia. And make sure you clean up after yourself. No littering. Okay, 1515. The big break. Okay? Didn't we have this earlier? Not earlier today. I had this in another reading. The big break, innovation, focus, creation, progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. An opportunity, extra cash or other sorry. An opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun when performing your tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. Okay? So, we have 1414 and then 1515. Okay? So lighten up because the big break is coming. is right behind you, lightening up. Okay, that's what I got from that. It's like as soon as you just lighten up a little bit, as soon as you just get into this energy um of celebrating yourself, you know what I mean? That celebration, that excitement is going to help you bring high vibrational experiences into your sugar into your life. Okay, 11:44. What time is it? Okay, I was about to say, is it 11:44? Because I saw 11:22 earlier. High vibes. So again, in this new phase, in this new moon cycle, we need to be feeling and being in a high vibration, feeling happy, joyful, peaceful as best you can. And being peaceful doesn't mean that there are no problems. It just means that you are at peace with everything that's going on. Okay? It doesn't mean like, oh, nothing's going on, everything's just great, everything's dandy. Like, no, life is still happening, but I'm at peace with everything that's taking place right now. Everything, I'm good. I know. And the best way to be peaceful when there's chaos going on around you is to know that, have that inner knowing that everything is always working out for you. Everything is always working out for you. The other day something happened that really freaked me out. My daughter got sick, and she doesn't usually get sick. And I was like, "Oh my god, like what's this about?" You know what I mean? And and I was actually on live when she got sick, and so I had to hurry up and get off. But it was just like I had to remind myself in that moment, like everything's always working out for me. Cause I'm kind of a health nut. So it's like anytime my children get sick, it affects me um emotionally. But um I said all that to say even in that case, it ended up working out for me in a different space. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Just keep whatever's going on around you, everything is always working out for you. That's the best way to know that to have that peace, to have that peace of mind if you keep that in mind. Okay. So divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, higher calling, love, or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. Ooh. I love that. I love that for us. Okay, so we have a lot of fours here, you guys. And like I've mentioned before, fours are and sevens. We have a lot of sevens too. And I see 4 and 7 all the time. But yeah, so fours are our foundation. They are the building blocks. So it's given build up your happiness, your peace, your love, your joy. Build those things up. Let that be your foundation for this new life, for this big break. Okay? Let the love, let the happiness, let the joy be the foundation for everything that's coming through, okay? Because there are a lot of new things, a lot of good things that are coming through for you right now. But we need to build it on something solid, like love, peace, happiness. That inner peace is going to be so important. Ooh, moving forward. Oh no, there's another card down here. 999, lesson learned. Okay? So take stock of your accomplishments and how you've arrived at them. This is a reminder to remain optimistic and drive toward your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you. Okay? So, you gifts, every time I see this, it always makes me think use your gifts. Okay? It's not a physical gift that you're going to be getting, but use your gifts, the gifts that you have been given by the divine, by a source, by God, whatever you want to say. Use these gifts so that it can lead you to these opportunities. So it says, you will discover new talents that will lead you to new opportunities. Use opportunities that arise. Okay? So tap into your gifts. Independence, these gifts, tapping into your gifts, tapping into your magic will give you the independence that you're craving, will give you the independence that you're looking for. At the bottom of the card, it says, don't depend on others. And giving permission to help. Okay. All right. Closed doors. So there's something that's closing, there's something that's ending, but understand that whenever there's an ending, you have to think of it from a higher perspective, okay? You have to think like, okay, this is ending. These doors have closed. What's the saying? When one door closes, another one will open. So these doors have closed. That door closed in my face. There must be another one open. Don't sit at this door banging on the door talking about let me back in. Look down the hall. There's something better with your name written on it. Down the hall, up the hall, somewhere. There are new doors that are being opened for you. Just keep in mind that the door closing may not feel good. It may suck. It may feel like, damn, like I can't believe this just happened to me. But it's all happening for your highest good. That's what we were just talking about. Remember that everything's always happening for your highest good. What was it? 4444, where it said, whew, it said something about blessings in disguise. Okay. So whatever this closing door is, it's a blessing. Let it close. God, let it close. Honey, I done had that. I done been that person banging at the goddamn closed door. Like, no, this was for me. I was supposed to do it. There's a new opportunity coming for you, babe. There's a new one. There's a new opportunity coming for you. If you would just go down the hall. You're moving up. Okay. You're moving up. So you're moving up. I'm going to stop saying go down the hall. You're moving up the hall. Okay. You're going up. You're moving up. You're going in a different direction where it's like it's better suited for you. You don't have to cram yourself into this space. You don't have to try to be something that you're not. You're going to be able to be as big, as lavish, as luxurious as you're meant to be and not have to worry about if you're stepping on anyone's toes. Okay? You're not going to have to try to squeeze into the box that whoever you were around tried to fit you in. You was too big for the box. You was never supposed to be in the box. You're moving up, okay? Career is on the rise. New offers and opportunities, salary increase, go to the next level. So let the door close, babe. Don't put your foot in the door. Don't put your hand in the door. Don't get them drinks. Let's just let the door close. Say thank you for what I have learned and keep it moving. Loyalty. So with this loyalty, it's making me think, be loyal to yourself. And what I mean by that is like, don't when this thing happens, when the door closes, don't abandon yourself. Whatever feelings you feel from the door closing on you, from the opportunity that you thought was so great, when it doesn't work out, when the boyfriend breaks up or the girlfriend leaves, whatever happens, be loyal to yourself and feel your feelings. Okay? Feel them. However they may feel, however agonizing they may be, feel your feelings, because this moving up, this level up, there's no room for you to be emotionally imbalanced. Do you get what I'm saying? There's no room for you to be like impaled from what just happened. We need you to be, you see how she's like standing up, right? She's she's just like looking forward in this energy of like, oh, what's new, like this something, this beautiful opportunity is coming towards me. She wouldn't be able to do this or stand straight if she was still thinking about the past, if she was still heartbroken. Okay. Also on the card it says be loyal to your friends. Your best relationship is with yourself. You should be your best friend. I I always tell people that, because nowadays we live in this society where people are like, "Oh, that's my best friend. That's my best friend," and they be like, they act like their best friend is like their property, like their best friend is like their child or like their significant other. Like the best friend culture has really gotten crazy. You know what I mean? In my humble opinion. So it's like you should be your best friend. Like you should, the way you feel about that other person, that's how you should feel about you. So be so loyal to you, like really understand like how valuable you are. You know what I mean? Okay, so sweet success, it's not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. Get what you want. Okay, get what you want. Let them freaking doors close, boo. You moving up. You about to be in a state of independence. Like, let all that stuff close. Let it end. Feel how you need to feel. I'm not saying ignore your feelings. Feel how you need to feel about it. Cry if you need to cry. Stomp if you need to stomp. Fall out on the ground. You know how kids, they get everything that they want, and they cut up the most. Okay, you ever notice that? You ever notice kids be all acting crazy at the grocery store, falling out, doing the most? You ever notice that? Okay, kids don't really do that anymore. Not that I know of. But kids they let their feelings show, they cry, they will have it out. And then 10 minutes later, they got what they wanted, or a minute later, they got something else even better. Just feel what you need to feel, because sweet success is coming for you. You know what I mean? Like when the door closes, feel however you need to feel, fall on the ground if you need to fall, cry if you need to cry. The sweet success is right around the corner, though. Okay? So, like, yeah, be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. You have bright ideas. We have bright ideas here. Okay. Have an intuitive new inspiration. Test new ideas and break out fast. Take action on your ideas. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of success in this next chapter, you guys. Like the new moon in Gemini is going to be a lot of new ideas. It's going to be a lot of communication, networking. You know, Gemini is ruled blah, 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 blah. My bad. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the planet that everybody freaks out when it goes in retrograde. They're like, oh my God, Mercury's in retrograde. The computers are working. My phone's dying. Ah, you know? So, so with the new moon being in Mercury, this is a good time, or being in Gemini, this means that this is a good time for us to communicate new ideas, to have write down what your ideas are, write down your plans, write down what it is that you want to do. Be intentional about whatever it is, whatever next steps you're trying to take, go ahead and start doing that. Okay? Write down everything that it would take to do it, is what I'm hearing. And then start piece by piece. Don't try to eat everything at once. Is what you don't is what I'm hearing. You get you can only eat an elephant one bite. The best way to eat an elephant is only one bite at a time. Okay. So, and I know that came out choppy, guys. I apologize. Um, but take your ideas and write them down and be intentional about it. Okay. There are fast changes coming. It says take bold steps forward. Okay. Things happen suddenly in a short period of time in a hurry. Ooh. Okay. It's gonna be lit. I've gotten that before too, fast changes. I think last time, I don't know if we got last time or not, but fast changes has been popping up a lot. I did a reading for my sister the other day, and fast changes was like the last card that popped up, and it was all this good stuff coming out, and she was like, she was getting ready to do something. She was getting ready to do like a something for like a business idea, a proposal, and I was like, yeah, fast changes. And I remember that was the last card that popped up. And she was like, all right, sis, I gotta go. I gotta get ready for this. She was like, I got to go. Like all the stuff you're telling me right now, it just gave me the motivation I needed. I needed to hear all of this. Okay. And it was just kind of spur of the moment. It was crazy how it just came up. Okay. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have power. You see how she's like sitting up so elegantly? You have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. Focus on your needs. So you have more power than you think. There's no need to be like timid about your success. Not success. That's not what I meant to say, but there will be success. But there's no need to be timid about your plan, whatever it is that you want. Like, there's no need to be timid. Like, you're meant to be in the public eye. We have public face. Follow your heart. Become who you want to be. Earn a reputation. It's okay to be yourself. Okay, so you have a lot of good ideas and you have the power to execute them. Not only do you have the power to execute them, you have divine backing. It's not just you. You don't have to try to make all this. Like, I'm feeling like you're trying to figure out, but how am I going to do this? Like, the idea is so big that you're like, how am I going to do this? Like, you're literally at a loss. Okay, that's why I said earlier, write everything down that you would have to do. There are some things that you're not going to do because that's not your part. Your part is all the things that that you're supposed to write down to get to where you need to be. But the other stuff, the divine has to do. The divine, that's not your job. The figuring out, well, how am I going to do this and how am I going to do that? Like, that's not your job. You do your part. Okay? Do your part. Don't worry about the other stuff. Social status. Okay, you will reach the heights of fame in society. Ooh, child, y'all fancy, huh? Okay, you see, it's giving royalty. It's giving royalty. We have social status, we have the power, you see the crown, you see the she's sitting pretty. You sitting pretty, honey. So tap into that divine energy, tap into that divine network is what I'm feeling. Okay. Now I'm going to pull one last card from this alchemy. And then I'm going to pull one more card from my favorite deck. One card from my favorite deck. Alchemy. So this situation that we were talking about before, where it's requiring you to be assertive, where you may need help, your angels are going to be backing you to facilitate this situation. The ending, the closing, the old, whatever the old situation is, that situation, you're going to use the energy from that. You're going to use the fuel. You might feel like, you're let's just use this example. You were unjustly fired from a job and you're like pissed off. And but you've always wanted to own your own business. So now you're going to use that fuel from being fired unjustly. You're going to use that fuel to say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pursue my dreams. That's the alchemy. That's the alchemy. Okay? Using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets transform the situation. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pull one more card from one of my favorite decks, darling. We're going to see what the secrets of the ancestors have to say. Because they just always do it for me. Like, ooh. You see my boo? She just always do it for me. Okay? She always just come through with the come through. And do something special for me. So we're just gonna use her to tie up the message. What do we need to know about this new moon energy? Ancestors, what do we need to know? Ooh. Okay. She didn't pop out, but I feel like she wants to be read. Okay. Limitless prosperity. Okay. Altar of Earth. Limitless prosperity. So this is the Ace of Pentacles in regular tarot. You see how she has the big... Wow. Okay, so before we even read, this is given you are so much more abundant than you think. You're looking at your bank account, you're looking at the money in your pocket, and you like, I don't feel that abundant right now. You're looking at your situation and you may not be feeling that way, but you have so much, you have so many gifts that could be utilized that will, once you do utilize them and once you do open yourself up to cultivating your magic, you will definitely see the limitlessness of your prosperity. Okay? That's what I just got from that. Okay, and that's 37. And 3 and 7 is 10, which is 1, and one is all about creation, invention, the start of, the beginning. Okay, 37 up here. Okay. Yeah, and you see how she has four hands? That's what I mean by like you have so many more gifts. Like you have so much more to give than you even know. Okay. Let's read. Receive, 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 receive. Everything. Wealth, love, health, opportunities. Make way for the new financial and career opportunities. It is reaping season. You should feel grounded and secure. It may be finally time to welcome those delicious rewards you've been collecting in your energetic vortex. This ancestor is unapologetically rich and successful. This is your time to shine. Embrace this fresh start with confidence and take practical steps to manifest your intentions, whether it be the realm of financial, career, or health. Trust in your ability to create a rock solid foundation. We talked about foundation earlier with all the fours, okay? For success and make the most of the fertile ground ahead. Ancestral memory, the ancestral memory. The altar of earth comes forward with the energy of Hindu goddess Boduvi, the fertile Mother Earth incarnation of the prosperous Lakshmi. Ancestral medicine. Practice what it feels like to be lucky. What does it mean to have resources at your disposal? What does your nervous system feel? How does your nervous system feel when faced with abundance? Do you feel safe? Okay, Ace of Pentacles, the declaration, I open my arms wide to all wealth flowing my way. I open my arms wide to all wealth flowing my way, honey. Okay, okay. And on that note, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. Let me know in the comments what it is that you got from this. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace.